Rock 105 is everything that rocks. I am talking right now with former, and I do gotta believe, future WWE Raw Women's Champion, Nia Jax. Nia, I gotta ask you, how are you feeling after that brutal kendo stick sneak attack from Alexa Bliss on Monday night?
I'm fine, actually. Like I've said before, I've been hit harder and by stronger people with worse objects than a kendo stick, and I have come out on top, so I am not worried.
I'm glad to hear you're not bothered by it. I was a little worried there, but if you're cool, I know you're tough. I think you could handle it. Now, the WWE Heat Wave Tour is coming to the Charleston Civic Center on Saturday night. You are going to be in a triple threat match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship with Alexa Bliss and Natalya, so I got to ask you, what's the strategy here? What can we expect from you here in Charleston?
Well, obviously, I'm in the ring with a champion and a former champion. I mean, Natty has so much knowledge in the ring, and you can expect a very entertaining, hard-hitting match, especially with me in the ring with Alexa Bliss. I really don't know how to control my hard-hittingness.
You seem to be overlooking Natalya. Will she not be an issue?
No, Natalya will be an issue, but she's going to have to watch me go through Alexa first, and maybe I'll be the first one to beat her on a live event. It'll be great.
Well, win or lose, it looks like Sunday you're going to be in an Extreme Rules match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Now, this is crazy, an Extreme Rules match. What are your thoughts going into this kind of match in such a big spotlight?
Well, I'm actually very excited because I believe now we're starting to see a different wave of women's matches. And one of the first Extreme Rules match that a woman's been a part of. We've had Victoria and Trish had a great match before, and I've seen them go toe-to-toe, and now I am very excited to go into a match like that because being a bigger girl in this industry, they don't see exactly what I am capable of, and now we actually get a match that the guys usually always get. And I'm really excited for everybody to see what we can do.
My guess is it's going to tear the house down. Now, will Ronda Rousey sitting at ringside be a factor? Because seems like you two have a little unfinished business after the Money in the Bank match.
There is a lot of unfinished business between Ronda and I. And the cool thing about Ronda and I is that we put on a great show at Money in the Bank, and we can respect each other as athletes and as performers. But Alexa came in and she selfishly put herself into what we were doing, and Ronda still has unfinished business with that, and I still have unfinished business with that. So I feel like once we get rid of the Alexa issue, then Ronda and I can get back to what we started.
That I can't wait to see. The Money in the Bank match was phenomenal until it was totally blown out at the end, and that was so disappointing.
Exactly. So we got to finish that Alexa Bliss problem before we get back to business. But I feel, Ronda's sitting ringside. She's not a quiet character, and I don't see her sitting quietly for too long.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Now, shifting gears a little bit, you are one of the stars of Total Divas on E! Network. What is it like sharing your life with millions of people every week?
Before I got on the show, I never thought I would do something like that where I'm opening my life to the whole world, because people, when you open your world to everybody, you give them the option of judging you. But ever since I've come to the show, and last season, I had such a great response to how I just live myself to the truest form that I can. And it's been great because I do feel like I inspire a lot of people to live their true lives and just be happy and confident in who they are and what they're capable of.
And you're so good at that. I mean, I'm a longtime Nia Jax follower on Twitter, and I just love it because you don't take anything from anybody. You're like, look, the buck stops here. We're not putting up with that. Now, I know you are also active in WWE's Be a Star campaign. Tell me what that means to you.
Oh, it's great. We get to do a lot of cool things because of this job, but the most fun and the best part of the job that I get to do is when I get to hang out with those kids and just to get to spread a message to them that right now bullying is such a huge thing, and not just in school, it's mostly cyberbullying, and explaining to kids at a young age how to avert it and how to take care of things so that they don't grow into an adult that's not happy and that's not confident in themselves. And it's something that's close to my heart because growing up being different, you get made fun of. And I'm here to tell kids that being different is something that's unique and that's beautiful. So I love being able to sit there and spread that message to those kids. And they're always so happy and willing to accept it. And that's the best part of it, too, because they're the biggest critics. Like, I can go in front of thousands of people in an arena, but when I'm sitting there talking to a group of 20 kids, like, I'm more nervous talking to them, hoping that they can, like, accept me than I am in front of, like, the thousands of people in an arena. that, either boo or cheer me.
And see, I think that's fantastic. Now, I just saw on your Twitter that you are championing the WWE because they just put out a Curvy collection of new shirts that they've decided to put out. How cool is that to see that?
I mean, when I saw it, I had goosebumps. I personally didn't know about it. I just saw it when it was posted on Twitter like everybody else. But I was so, this huge wave of, pride came over me because I'm thinking, oh, my gosh, it's something that it's so little and it shouldn't be an issue that people of all sizes can't find something that fits comfortably for them. But it kind of is. And the fact that, WWE, made it a point to have a curvy collection so that they're showing everybody that, everybody should be included, all shapes and sizes, should be able to rock their favorite WWE superstar. It's so cool. I was so proud to just promote it, and I want to shout it from the rooftops, look, this is great because everybody should be included. Everybody.
Well, I'm thinking they're going to sell a whole bunch of I'm Not Like Most Girls shirts. So here's hoping.
Let's hope so. But either way, I'm just glad that, everybody has an option now.
It's very cool. So that just about wraps it up for me. Is there anything else you want to say to the WWE Universe here in Charleston going into Saturday?
Charleston, you better come out to the show. It's going to be a great show. You're not going to regret it. Bring your kids, bring your mom, bring your dad, cousins. It's going to be an amazing show, and you will not be disappointed.
You heard of Charleston. Thank you so much, Nia.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nia.